Okay, hello guys and welcome to the first tutorial for Unity, and I'm going to teach you from the basics of video games to the most advanced features. So I'm going to talk about some of the features that I'm going to record. So the overall flow would go like this. I'm going to teach you some of the most basic requirements that you will learn using Unity. And the basics cover all from simple programming to lighting to navigation, as you will learn, and to physics. Now, those are the most basic requirements that everybody needs in order to kind of create a game of their own. And even though this is also a basic requirement, but it's a little bit more advanced, I'm going to put into an advanced section. This part is called animation. Now, animation is the most essential part when you're trying to make your character move. So it is very important. It is one of the basics. However, it is a little bit complex. So when we get used to Unity and if we kind of, get the feel for this, then we might jump into animations just for Kickstarters. Now, the more advanced part, for example, how do I apply more advanced physics? How do I create an animation mechanism or a system? How do I create a game manager in programming? All of these actually depend on the video game that you want to make. That means that you can learn the advanced features bit by bit by researching on your own. However, I can give you some of the more examples, some of the examples that we're going to make in this tutorial, some of the simple video games, and I'm going to show you those advanced features. The reason for that is because Unity is so broad when you go advanced mode. So that requires you to kind of specialize in the type of video game you want to make. I cannot teach you every advanced feature. So that's basically why. Okay, so I'm going to give you quick tips on how you can start Unity, how you can set up. We've done all that inside our club meetings. However, I'm going to give you some other backup, okay? So this tutorial is all going to be like that. All right. Although we went over the basic controls for Unity, I'm going to give you some quick reminder on how to set up Unity as well. Please listen, I haven't talked about this yet. So I have experimented with a program called Visual Studios, which all of you might have when you have installed Unity. So I'm going to show you what that Visual Studio looks like. It's going to be this purple infinity symbol. It's developed by Microsoft. Now I've checked this out, I've run it in, but it does not work properly. It's really slow, and possibly even my best computer, this is the best computer in the world, by the way, that I bought right now. So even in my computer, I cannot run this application. I think it's a bit heavy. So instead, I'm going to recommend you a new text editor for programming and for especially game development. And this is called Atom. Now, search Atom in Google, and you're going to automatically see this application. It's a software. Give it a read. It's basically a text editor for programmers, and it can give you a lot of useful feedback when you're programming any type of language. This is really useful for Unity as well. So, how do I download and install Atom? Go to Atom. You're going to see the download button. Just click download. And that is all you're going to do. For Mac users or Windows users, you do not have to worry. Just click the download button. The website will automatically figure out whether if you're a Mac or a Windows user. Now, once you are done downloading, I'm going to show you how to install Unity and use it in Unity as well. Okay, so I have Atom downloaded, and when you go into the download page right here, you're going to see a file called atommac.zip, or if you're a Windows user, you can say atomwindows.zip. Make sure you double click this to start unzipping. I will not do it for my own because I have already unzipped it. If you do not, when you double click, if nothing happens or if there's some kind of weird error, then please let me know. I can help you out. If you're a Windows user, this would much be the case unless you have all zip in an lab. downloaded, or if you have like WinRAR or 7-zip, anything like that. If you do not have it, then please let me know. So when you have that unzipped, you're going to have this type of application, which is called Atom, the green icon with an atom symbol. Now drag this application inside of your applications folder. This is called the applications folder. It's going to have a pen, a brush, and a ruler in Mac, okay? This is in Korean as well, okay? If you're a Windows user, you do not have to do anything. Just double click the installation file that you have just unzipped and it will do it automatically for you, okay? So it's all good. Now for Mac users, to drag and drop, I'm not going to do it because I've already installed Atom, okay? So go back to Unity once you're done. Go to Unity, Preferences. Now you're going to have a window that's going to be like this originally. You're going to start with this. Go to External Tools. Now increase the window size just to get this button. Go to External Script Editor, click this tab, which is going to say Visual Studios, okay, for yours. Click this, go to Browse, and for the Mac user, go to Applications, and click this green icon that you just dragged and dropped. This is Atom. Click Open. I'm just going to press Cancel. Now, when you have done this, you're going to see Atom in that tab, not Visual Studios, nor a blank, okay? If you have this kind of error, please let me know. For Windows users, if you go to Program Files, and if you search for Atom, you're going to have the same feature, okay? I'm going to give you that type of feedback if you need me in the next club meeting for Windows, okay? So once you're done, don't touch anything. You're all good, all set. Click X, and although we're going to install a thing called the Standard Assets package in the next video, I'm just going to show you how Atom might work. So let me first click any type of programming file. This is called a C# file. Now when I click it, Atom will automatically open, and you're going to see this beautiful color-coded programming language called C#. And although this is a little bit complex for you, and for me as well, I cannot even read this, we're going to slowly start from the short code to the easiest code that we're going to do, and we're going to slowly upgrade ourselves into this level. And eventually, if you understand this, this is pretty straightforward and also easy, actually. This is a character controller, a controller for players to control their characters. Okay, so that's it for the Unity whole setup. I'm going to see you in the next video. We're going to talk about installing a thing called Standard Assets, basic controls for Unity. That's for reminders, and we're going to start making our first game by learning these basic concepts I'm going to teach you right now. All right, see you in the next video.